Hey YouTube! Today, I'm reviewing Nightworld, 2017. This mystical thriller has a fantastic premise, a truly fertile idea with huge potential. Unfortunately, I felt the filmmakers lacked a deep understanding of interdimensional travel, resulting in a somewhat messy, confusing, and ultimately unsatisfying film. Let me quickly summarize the plot. The protagonist is deeply grieving the death of his wife, the death, whose circumstances remain unclear. Suicide is a possibility, but a particularly brutal one. His friend urges him to change his environment and suggests a job in Bulgaria, where he and his wife had lived. He takes the job in a different Bulgarian city. The job itself is unusual. He lives in an old mansion and regularly descends to the basement, where he monitors security cameras in a massive, empty underground hangar. The hangar is dimly lit, sealed by enormous doors adorned with runic symbols. His employers offer no explanation of what's in the hangar, only instructions to monitor the cameras and call a specific number if anything unusual happens. Our protagonist, a former police officer, is naturally cautious and observant. He's intrigued, but not overly eager to uncover the mystery. Early on, he meets and falls for a local woman. Then, a shadowy figure appears on the hangar's cameras, prompting him to make the call. This is where things start to become clearer. The setup reminded me of Mirrors, but the resolution is entirely different. Now, my criticisms. While marketed as a horror film, Nightworld is surprisingly tame. Even the late film explorations of the dimly lit hangar and encounters with the deceased feel subdued. The core concept is brilliant but underdeveloped. The seventh gate, the entrance to hell, feels poorly and weakly guarded. Why wasn't a replacement for the dying guardian found sooner? Was our protagonist the replacement, and if so, why wait until the last minute, risking the world's existence? Why is a key used to protect the gate when protective symbols are already present? Are the symbols merely decorative? What were the characters' motives in entering the basement? What was the former guard's goal? Why did they lose the artifact? What happened during the missing 5 days, and why are they absent from the protagonist's memory? How exactly did his wife die? Was she truly possessed by a spirit that later guided him? Why is the former guard blind, and why does he know more than his employers? Too many unanswered questions, inconsistencies, and mysteries. With more detailed planning, this could have been a truly terrifying horror film. As it stands, it's a one-evening diversion, leaving you wanting more. The ending certainly sets up a sequel. The existence of such a gateway between our world and the infernal realm isn't entirely fictional. Such places may exist, though I suspect they are far more heavily guarded. There was a time when this passage was opened, unleashing hordes of demons and restless spirits. The portal was sealed, and the demonic entities were dealt with. This event is reflected in certain Vedic Orthodox holidays that persist to this day. However, demons and larvae still roam among us, feeding on us and manipulating our actions. This film resonated with me because I am currently reading Vladimir Bukharin's Larvology, hence the unusual thoughts it provoked. Many of the protagonist's encounters with evil entities occur in dreams. Real-world events remain calm. This raises questions about the significance of our dreams. It also makes me wonder about the existence of hell and the countless souls within it. What do they do there? Are they tormented, or simply reliving their worst moments, like in American Horror Story, Coven? One thing's clear, it's not pleasant. Is this why the deceased frequently try to return to the real world in many modern horror films? It makes you wonder if life has a deeper meaning than simply pursuing personal desires, accumulating wealth, and chasing societal values. On that note, I conclude my review of Nightworld.